Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are learn how to interface a push button or switch with the PIC16F877A Microcontroller. This is one of the fundamental experiments in the embedded systems because almost every electronic devices uses switches for user input. By the end of this video, you will understand what is a switch, how a switch works, types of switches, pull up and pull down concepts, how to interface a switch with PIC16F877A, reading switch input in embedded C, real-world applications, common mistakes. Okay, before we begin, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you never miss our latest videos. What is a switch? Switch is an input device used to send the signal to the microcontroller. It allows the user communication with the embedded system by changing the voltage level on an input pin. Whenever we press or release a switch, the electrical connection changes and the microcontroller detects that changes. So here you saw one image as one lady is coming in front of door. The door will be automatically opening. So this is based on sensors, one digital sensors. So this lady is coming front. That sensor is detected to different voltage level. This continuously is coming for 5 volt. Okay, continuously this sensor is detected to continuously 5 volt. That lady is crossing this signal, that time the signal is coming for 0 volt. This is for negative logic sensor. So sensors is two types is there. One is positive logic and one is negative logic. That positive logic and negative logic is mentioned for pull up and pull down concept. Pull up concept mean it is you can press the switch mean that time is coming 5 volt. Pull up concept mean you can press the switch, that time controller receive for 0 volt. Pull down concept mean you can press the switch, that time receive data is 5 volt. Most of sensors is NPN transistor used. So every sensors is configured to negative logic sensors. So one real time example, think about the power button on your television remote or your laptop. When you press the button, it sends the command to turn on the TV on or off. Similarly, in embedded systems, a push button tells the microcontroller to perform a specific action. Okay, so this lady is coming. This sensors detect the signals sent to microcontroller. That microcontroller acts as a brain. So that microcontroller thinking. So this now voltage level is changed. So 0 volt. So automatically door will be open. Where are switches used? Switches are used in almost every electrical devices including ATM keypads, elevator control panels, washing machines, microwave ovens, mobile phones, computer keyboards, car dashboards, buttons, home automation system, industrial control panels. Every time you press a button, an embedded systems processor input. Every buttons, any microcontroller side, you can example your laptop, you are pressing for any buttons. That is also one input. So types of switches, one is positive logic, pull down. Negative logic mean pull up. Switches press 5 volt get pull down. Switches press 0 volt get pull up. Okay. There are many types of switches used in electronics. Some common examples are push button switch, toggle switch, rocker switch, tactile switch, tip switch and limit switch. We will use a push button switch, which is the most commonly used switch in embedded systems. A push button has two states: released state, pressed state. Released state, when the button is not pressed, the circuit remains in the default condition, open state. Pressed state means when the button is pressed, the electrical connections changes and the microcontroller detects either a logic high or logic low. Depending on the circuit design, it is the closed loop. Okay. Pull up and pull down concepts. One of the most important concepts in switches interfacing is in the understanding pull up and pull down resistors. First, I have explained for pull up resistors. How do I work pull up resistors? Okay, I will draw the one circuit diagram, then I will explain. Okay, so here I draw the one diagram. This is my microcontroller. Okay, here my switches I connected to microcontroller. This pin pull up mean you can connect the resistor, then give 5 volt. This is the pull up circuit. then connect to ground. Okay, ground. I mentioned in ground. Otherwise, you can mention for this ground symbol. Okay, a pull-up resistor keeps the input pin at the logic high. When the switch is not pressed, the input becomes logic low. Just keeps that the input pin at logic high when the switch is not pressed. Now I not press the switch. The resistor value is connected to 5 volt. So that microcontroller is reading the value is 5 volt. When the switch is pressed, the microcontroller reading the value is 0 volt. So this is the most commonly used configure in PIC microcontrollers. Pull down circuit, this is opposite. A pull down circuit is connected to ground. So here I will write it for pull down concept. So this is my microcontroller. Here I will connect to one switch. Now here connected to 5 volt. Switch one end I connected to plus 5 volt. Then microcontroller to switch I connected to one resistor. This resistor I want connected to ground. Okay, this is the commonly used for PIC microcontroller. Whenever a switch knob is pressing, that time controller is reading the voltage is 0. That controller is pressing, that time microcontroller is used for plus 5 volt. A pull down resistor keeps the input pin at logic low. When the switch is pressed, the input changes to logic high. Now clearly understand the switch types, how many types of switches and pull up and pull down circuits. If this explanation has helped you understand the concept, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. More help this 5 projects, new projects or IEEE projects, contact and WhatsApp. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Thank you.